Alright, so there are various ways to actually make revenue from. I'm pretty sure everyone knows. If you don't know, you're living under a rock. You know the new Grand Theft Auto is coming out. There's so many ways to make money. And I was a child when the last game came out, so of course I'm going to capitalize it now, because I'm not going to wait another 13 years for a chance like this. By the way, I'm really sick. Not really sick, I'm getting slightly better, but I'm sick. It's the first time I got sick in like 2 years, so I sound weird. That's why. Anyways, from the top of my head, I can already think of 4, but the main way I think is on everyone's mind is content creation. You can literally, honestly, you don't have to be like the most talented person to even play the games. There is probably a majority of ways to make content. I hate that word, but yeah, there's probably a majority of ways to make content, probably more than GTA 5. With GTA 5, let's look at GTA 5. From the start, there was single player. That's like the base thing you could probably do. Then single player, there's lore videos, and then update videos, lore dumps, character analysis, which has just gotten huge in the last few years. Then moving on, speedrunning too. Moving on from the single player stuff, multiplayer. Look at Expert Thief, look at Tim Martin, look at Trayton, look at Jelly and Quebblecop, look at Sidemen when they were just playing custom jobs and races and maps. And this was even before it came out on PC, where you had just stupid things. There's like communities, you can do crew stuff, you can be a grinder, and just like if you consistently upload, I'm pretty sure you get an audience. You can be the most nonchalant, unentertaining. I'm not saying you have to be completely unentertaining, I'm just saying you have to have some type of personality, but not the obnoxious streamer university type. Just like some type of interest. Yeah, obviously you have to show that you are intrigued in the game. So you could either make funny moments, like, I don't know, you know KYR Speedy or KYR Speedy? He was like the first GTA, I wouldn't even call him a GTA YouTuber, because they did Call of Duty stuff like the Vanos crew. The first GTA YouTubers I watched. Then I watched Vanos. Then I watched Expert Thief. And all he was doing was just running around killing people and just put themes on it. Protect the G, Bounty Hunter, Fug Life. Everyone knows GTA Fug Life. You can make skits off of it. If you are really good, because I remember I was learning the Rockstar editor just for the sake of it. This was when I was really into learning video editing, and I was like an amateur at it, but I was like intrigued by every type of video editor. So I started on iMovie, then I got a totally not cracked version of Final Cut. Then I realized I hate Final Cut. Then I moved on to HitFilm, and then I used that for a couple of years before I bit the bullet to just like learn. Anyways, I'm going on a side tangent. The Rockstar editor is really powerful if you actually do know how to use it. I want to try and use it when 6 comes out. So if you want, this is kind of a long longevity scheme, but you could make really good skits or movies. The movies is the longevity one. If you make one really good, you can get high ROI, but it's kind of risky. But if you're one of the first people to do it, I can imagine you get a really good return on interest from that. Moving on from that though, depending on how they implement the online, whether it's more RP adjacent or if it's just like base GT online, just with upgraded graphics, cars and jobs and modes. If it is more RP adjacent, you can cater your characters and caricatures and personas to that. Just type in GTA RP. There's a ton of channels. My favorite one is Redline. That I think is the best server ever. Unfortunately, I don't have a PC to play it. Redline RP is what I imagine GTA 6 being. It has everything. It's realistic, more realistic than online, but not super realistic to the point where it's like synonymous to just doing real life. It kind of is, but in a fun way. So if you cater your content around that, you do good. That was already like a couple of ways. I didn't even keep count, but one more I can think of. 2 more actually. There will be people looking definitely for custom maps to make. This might be a PC thing, but if you can make custom 3D assets, or maybe even 2D assets, but custom 3D assets, 3D models to import to the game. You could maybe make your own server. You could work for a server, you can run a server. I don't know how you would monetize that just yet, but I'm assuming it would be similar to GTA RP, but I wouldn't necessarily want to say do that just yet, because who knows, it could turn out to be like Grizzly RP, Aiden Ross, also says he wants to make a server. I'll be honest, I could not imagine it would be beneficial to anyone who plays it 24/7 other than the makers of it. Because that, I'll just be straight, they're not the most genuine people. But yeah, I don't know, maybe there's elements of it similar to CSGO where there's skins that there's like an online trading market for guns and car skins and colors. It's not really that hard to think of ways to monopolize it. Mainly, if you want free, straightforward ways, online markets, content, and community. Community is kind of too like open to just say, but bear with me, I'm sick. It's too scarce, but because that could mean anything, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I think the easiest way is content. I'm probably gonna do that. Get good at editing, build a community, and you don't even have to be the most charismatic person. Again, there's just a bunch of tubers who just do low-key content. Picano, I love competitive. If I had a section for my community, it'd be yeah, you can mess about and do random stuff like you can in any GTA, but then I also want an online competitive F1 S-type community, like with G123, Picano, Ruffy. They do just think F1 but GTA. That's it. You don't grief. There's no split stream. It's real racing with various cars. Yeah, why are you asking? Why don't you just do that with Forza? I think the fact that it's GTA and there's so much customability with GTA makes the niche more attractable. And there's probably gonna be a ton of new niches. My point being, there's ways you can figure it out. Just be consistent. That's what I'm not even telling this to myself really. That's one way to have disbelief in yourself. You do it a couple of times, it's not working, and you're well, this is not gonna work. I'm one of those unlucky people. Even in disbelief, you just have to think it works. So yeah, and yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. I'm sick.